Hello everyone, back tuning into the 12th Christmas update from Gazovitz. So we're nearly halfway through with the Christmas updates now, can you believe? We've got 24 penciled in, and 25 I suppose if we also include the weekend forecast that we'll do on Christmas Eve. But 24 Christmas updates specific penciled in, so we're halfway through, and it's been quite an interesting season of updates so far. I think we haven't had any truly bitterly cold, sort of severely cold and snowy Christmas updates, but we have had a few that have generally been quite cold and dry for the days on Christmas. The last one, the 11th update, included in that. So we'll see what 12th update has to say in a moment. Very good on that though, just to say it's been quite a busy day at Gazovitz. We started with the JMA seasonal update looking at the next 3 months, which of course is December, January, February, winter 2019-2020. That's ahead of the third and final season one rounder for the winter that will be released on Saturday. I'm going to get all the long range ones together and see what we're all showing for this winter for the last time. Also, week's 10-day video update as well, with all of the regular features. And now, of course, we've got your Christmas update. So check out all of the videos if you would like to do that. The Gaz Christmas Shop is open for business, so if you've got any Christmas shop to do at Amazon between now and Christmas, and all you need to do is go to the Gaz Christmas Shop page, either click through the Amazon banners or use the Amazon search widget on the Christmas Shop page to search out whatever item you would like to buy, and then that will take you through to Amazon anyway. So however you do it, you're going to finish up at Amazon, and you'll do your shopping there as normal. Just purely the fact we've gone from our website to their website, that means we get everything on the things that you are buying. Black Friday tomorrow, of course, so maybe you want to snap yourself up a few Black Friday bargains from Amazon for Christmas. Well, if you'd like to do that, then please do it through Gaz Shop. Right, so we're going to start off, and a big thank you, by the way, to everybody for doing that again this season. Big thank you to all of you. Right, so we're going to start off again at metroseal.fr. We're looking at the CFSV2 9-monthly forecast, which was generated midday yesterday, 27th of November, as well as a 24-hour delay on these charts coming through. We always use a midday run for no particular reason other than that's one that we pick out, and it's run 4 times a day. Shouldn't make much difference really which one we use, but it's easier to compare back to past updates if you stick with the same one all the time. So CFSV2 9-month forecast generated midday yesterday at metroseal.fr. Check out the charts yourself if you would like to do that. Whoops. So we're going to start off on the 7th of December, and we're looking rather unsettled here. For the 7th of December, low pressure is out to the northwest of the UK, close to Greenland, with bringing in this westerly wind. Looks rather cool and showery as we're starting off. Very quickly, though, we run up towards the 9th and the 10th of December. We start building some high pressure from the Atlantic, so things are turning drier but colder here. A ridge is building over the top of the country. Got some wintry showers running down the eastern side. Pressure is also having a go at rising across Scandinavia as well, you'll notice. So drier and colder by the 10th of December there. And then as we run up towards the excuse me, as we run up towards the 11th and on to the 12th, this area of high pressure is building strongly over the top of the country. So many parts of Europe are actually turning very cold here by the 12th of December. Much of Eastern Europe is turning cold with these east to northeast winds. We're under this ridge, keeping the coldest air at bay, but of course under that area of high pressure is not going to be particularly mild. In fact, it could be quite cold with a fair amount of frost underneath that ridge of high pressure. So this is how things look for the 12th of December. High pressure is in control on this 12th Christmas update. This is, of course, general election day, so this will be a dry day for the general election. No problems with voting at all, really, other than the fact that it will be quite cold. You have to wrap up warm. You're walking to the polling station. And I suppose there could be some freezing fog as well in that area of high pressure. But overall, that doesn't look too bad at all for voters. Up towards the middle of December, we find this area of high pressure gradually starting to move away to the southwest a little bit, and low pressure begins to develop to our north. So taking a little bit more showery here around the middle part of December, probably wintry showers running down the east side. You notice again many parts of central and northern Europe looking really cold under this trough of low pressure. This ridge that we're under is just keeping that cold air at bay, but it's a very close run thing, and we might start to tap into some pretty cold air there around the middle part of December if that ridge of high pressure just goes any further to the west. As it is, it's still generally reasonably dry and still quite cold, but I wouldn't be surprised there's a few wintry showers running around the eastern coast. On into the second half of the month, this area of high pressure continues to dominate weather, bringing a lot of dry weather with it. It's having a go at turning more unsettled here. It's around the 17th, 18th of December now. We're having a go at turning it more unsettled. However, overall, we're still under high pressure, particularly for England and Wales. Although Scotland and Northern Ireland, by the time you get through to 19th December, turning more unsettled there. And all change as we get towards the 20th of December. We find that this ridge then begins to collapse into central parts of Europe. We begin to open the door to the Atlantic, so it's turning milder here. By the end of 19th December, turning milder, also turning wetter and windier, however. Right, let's work towards Christmas, and we're turning very unsettled now. 21st of December, that high pressure has gone. Low pressure is now back in control. Very quick change. So we're up to 21st of December. We've got gale force winds blasting in across much of Ireland, England and Wales, and there's some heavy rain being driven in with those gale force westerly winds as well. Reasonably cold air too, so up in the north there could be some wintry showers with that. Heading up towards Christmas Eve, which is 23rd of December, turning wet and windy there as low pressure sweeps in from off the Atlantic. That is Christmas Eve itself for this 12th Christmas update. Looking very unsettled tonight. So we've broken that run of drier and colder Christmases. We've gone to something much more unsettled here. Dare I say it, even a little bit stormy. Looking a bit stormy for Christmas. On Christmas Eve. Very wet and windy. That's a proper old storm there at midnight from Christmas Eve to Christmas Day. That will bring a risk of severe gale force winds to southern parts of the country and bouts of heavy rain too. Up in the north, the air will be quite cold, but otherwise I think the air with that is generally mild. But that is a true Christmas Day storm. It's been a long time since had a very stormy Christmas Day like that, with risk of severe gale force winds and a lot of heavy rain. That Christmas Day would stick in the memory if it came off like that as being very, very stormy indeed, and also potentially very wet. That's Boxing Day, so we get rid of that stormy area of low pressure, but it's still very unsettled with further showers, longer spells of rain. A little bit cold as well for Boxing Day. Showers probably turn wintry up in the north. Running up towards the new year, more low pressure starts to barrel in from off the Atlantic. So again, looking very, very unsettled between Christmas and New Year. Further heavy rain. Winds are from west or southwest, so it will be mild, potentially very mild, some parts of the country, but certainly plenty of rain and at times some strong winds too. That's New Year's Eve. Looks like we've got another area of low pressure about to bring some stormy weather in. So we're back to square one by the time we get to the first day of 2020. New Year's Day is looking very wet, windy, and even quite stormy there with that area of low pressure. Excuse me, again, and then that low pressure clears away to the east as we move into the opening days of January. And it goes colder. Low pressure clears away over towards Denmark. A ridge starts to build out to west of us. Winds swinging to the north. And that's starting to bring down cold air with risk of snow showers in northern and eastern parts of the country. Just run you through the first couple of weeks of the new year. So low pressure then has a go at moving in from off the Atlantic, but that's unsuccessful. That moves away to the south. So then we have high pressure taking over from the north and the west. We're back to drier and colder weather again, possibly with some snow showers in northern and eastern parts of the country. First week of January 2020, first week of the year, looks cold and potentially very cold, actually very frosty, but mostly dry there under that area of high pressure. Looks like that high pressure going nowhere fast as we run into the second week of January, so that keeps us dry and cold through the second week of January before the ridge then begins to collapse into towards central parts of Europe. But it looks like we're turning more unsettled again as we go into the second half of the month. That's the 18th of January, and we won't go any further than that. We're back to wet and windy conditions. So this is a different update. We did have a run of mainly dry, cold and frosty Christmases, so Christmas Day, Boxing Day. For 3 or 4 runs, actually, that's gone on for, but that's gone tonight, and we're into very stormy weather with this update over the days of Christmas, and actually lasting after Christmas, well, up towards New Year. On either side, there's plenty of high pressure, so there's lots of high pressure through sort of the middle part of December, running up towards Christmas, and then the high pressure comes back in the New Year, but we get that very stormy spell, actually, over Christmas and New Year itself. It's a different update, and it's broken the trend of the drier, colder Christmases that we've had over the past few updates. We shall see when we do the 13th update on Saturday whether we go back to that dry, cold theme for Christmas, or whether actually this is going to be our next trend, stormy and unsettled over Christmas. So we shall see when we do the 13th update, and we'll be doing that for you on Saturday. Same time, same place. Right, that's all for now. Tomorrow we've got JMA Friday coming up, which is the month ahead look ahead. And we'll also have a week to 10-day video update as well. And very exciting tomorrow evening, because Terry Scoley's winter forecast will be released at website. So that's going to be a very interesting read, and that'll be tomorrow evening. Right, that's all for now though, and thanks for watching.